I had a fit when we brought him on. I did.
All right, well, let's talk about another fan favorite. Over 4,000 of these have been ordered, and this is Philip's favorite ground cover.
Yes.
This is your top problem solver and mulch replacement. You're getting 6 pieces of the Creeping Jenny live plant. $29.98 is your sale price. If you'd like to take advantage of Easy Pay, it'll just be $9.99.
Look.
When you say that it is a fabulous illuminator
Look at there.
and highlighter,
Look,
what does that mean, Philip?
Look. Can't you see? Lord have mercy.
Yes, you can
Let
see.
me lead you up there.
It looks like the Creeping Jenny is jumping off the screen back at me.
I designed that garden. That's in
Oh
Connecticut.
my goodness, dude! I
and you
love
see the
that.
sun patience in the background, so you see what a great companion it is for sun patients or anything. That's all sun patients with hostas in the shadier area. But that wet area in the front, that's where you have edged your bed. It always stays wet. Everything wants to rot there. This says, oh, I just like this whole lot. It's fine. I'm gonna grow just fine in all this wet. But guess what? I'm also gonna do fine in regular garden soil.
What?
This plant is fabulous. And I had never used it as an edger before until I did that garden. And I thought, Lord have mercy, here I am 150 years old and I still can learn something new.
It's almost like you shine the flashlight on your flowers,
and
isn't
these
it?
are
It just
perennial.
literally lit it up.
They come back every year. Each plant, look, here's 6 right here, but let me just show you because I ain't playing. Let me get this baby loose here. Look, it's already trailing.
I love the
One of
tendrils.
these, you're getting 6. Keep this in mind. You're getting 6. 2 to 3 inches tall, 18 inches wide. That's by the middle of this summer, this first season. It fills in that area straight away. So this gives you more coverage than anything else out there. It comes back. This comes up early also. You can leave it in your containers all winter and it'll still be in there next year. Mine are coming up now.
Well, wait a minute, Philip. What about if I wanted to pick up this 6-piece set? But I'm thinking right now of my home and it's covered in mulch. Do I have to, do you just dig that up and replace it? Can I put it right on top of the mulch? How do I?
It depends on how deep the mulch is. If you've got real chunky mulch, it gets in the way of plants. If you've got the light mulch, dig down and make sure that you haven't got like 6 inches of mulch where no one ever removed it. It's got to have some soil. Some mulch here is fine. This will take the place of the mulch. This is what I say about this.
It's so much prettier than mulch.
Honey,
It's
this
so
comes back
pretty and
every
gorgeous.
year, and you have to replace the mulch every year.
Oh, I hate that.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's
goodness.
like, oh,
It's expensive
I've got to call the
too.
mulch man. I pay all this money,
And then
it still
stinks
looks
for days.
ugly.
And it stinks
It's
for
ugly.
days. It is ugly. It's brown or black in my
Look at the
neighborhood.
sun patience.
Look at this green. Imagine
Look at
that
this.
instead of the mulch.
And it is, as in the pictures, because this is grown in the greenhouse. In those pictures, it is that electric yellow color. And I call it the yellow brick road because that's what I edge all the beds. If you've got beds with that deep edging where the mulch is, and you see that, once you put this in there and it comes back every single year, you're hooked. You'll want to do all of your beds, and it just makes an enormous difference.
Look at
that
this.
bed was where the yellow was mulch for years. And then I thought, you know, I just can't
wish you had a
stand it.
before and after shot because this is just unbelievable. It's so beautiful.
Well, we're never going back to the other.
Yeah, you said, listen.
And we don't have to because it's perennial.
Oh,
in
and
containers,
listen, I was going to say maybe we could put these in baskets as a filler.
it will hang down 2 feet. That's what it does. It
2
hangs.
feet.
It will hang down like that. In other words, you can plant this in a pot with sun patience, and it will still hang down at the edge of steps. It illuminates where the steps are. Also keeps things from washing. You know how you come down stone steps and the mulch has washed over the steps. That will never happen again once you plant this and stop putting in the mulch. Also, this is a one-time thing. The mulch is an every-time thing. It's like for the rest of your life until you can't stand it anymore. And then you finally put this in. Put it in now.
Yeah, I am so excited about this ground cover. Remember, $29.98 brings you 6 pieces. When we're looking at this photo, Philip, how many pieces? I know that's a crazy question.
No, it isn't.
But how much area would
that's six pieces, because keep this in mind. Each one by the middle of the summer has spread 18 inches across. That means by the whole summer, you've gone at least 2.5 feet. You're getting 6 of those. If you have it in a line, then it goes around quickly.
Oh
Also,
my
up
gosh.
in the beds where there are vacant spots, like between your daylilies or between anything else you've got planted, where it's that dark hole, this backlights everything.
Over 100 orders have been placed. What about around a tree, right around the base of a tree? I have a beautiful
Yes.
big tree in my front
Yes,
lawn.
and let me suggest this, because I've seen some things out there where people actually pile soil up around the tree or mulch. No, no, no. Do not do that. You cannot raise the soil levels next to the edge of a tree, but you certainly can dig a little circle around it. Don't add soil to it, dig down.
Okay.
Okay, I'm all about
love
my
that.
trees.
Yeah, I think a lot of times we do that because we think we're packing in the ability for the tree to keep moisture
The
in.
tree
I know
hates it.
See?
The tree just hates it.
Unbelievable, Philip. Okay, well,
Yes.
thank you for that. Thank you for telling us
All
that.
right.
Now, once we put this down, needless to say, we don't have to do anything.
You have to water it.
I mean, water, but I mean, we
Yes.
don't need to do anything. The care is quite
No,
easy.
the care is right there, and what I like about it, where I talked about that being the yellow brick road in front of the bed that I did in Connecticut, is that I can walk on it because these are soft leaves on here, and
can
because
walk
they're
on
only
this?
2 to 3 inches tall, when you step
at
on it,
that.
they don't break, and also the stems are
bounce right back.
flexible. Some things you step on, the stems are not flexible and they break off. Not so with this. It's like, imagine being barefoot and walking on Spanish moss.
Yeah.
That's what this feels like. The kids will love to go barefoot on this. There are no thorns or anything there. It's soft feeling to bare feet. They'll love it, I'm just telling you.
I think that this is such an easy way. If you are just looking for an easy, simple way to update the front of your house,
Yes.
this is a great way to do it.
To brighten it.
Just to
Yeah,
brighten
to just
it,
brighten it.
illuminate whatever you've already
Yes.
planted, even if you didn't pick up anything today.
Right.
No worries. I think this is such an easy update.
And in your pots, because I've got my big pots that I plant the sun patients in every year around my house, but I already had the creeping Jenny in it from 3 years ago. So that's already in the edge. I just stick the sun patients in the middle. The edge is already planted, and it's just going to be better and better. But you can see how this color brings all this color out.
It does.
It's a non-electrical approach to garden lighting. It really is.
Wait, Philip, why do we call it the Creeping Jenny? Do you know? Where does the name come from?
I
think it's such a funny name.
I think it's a terrible name.
I love it.
Well, all
She's
right.
creeping,
She's
just
creeping on
creeping
in.
and spreading her beauty everywhere.
But it does grow along the ground, and it puts down new roots like that. So even if you weren't not going to order any more next year, you like what you got, you can divide what you got and move it around. If you've got those troublesome areas like where the drain pipe comes down from the side of your house and it's really wet there, and people think, oh, I'm going to put a bunch of rocks there. That's just going to look great. Well, no, I'm going to plant the creepy Jenny right there, and it's going to look like a pot of gold down there rather than a rock pile.
150 orders have been placed.
Love
Your
it.
item number M82375, $29.98 or less than 10 on Easy Pay. Shipping and handling, of course, is on us. Philip, can
Yes.
we please talk about your guarantee?
I will, but I'm just going to tell you this about the creeping Jenny. It will not fail you. It will not. It's going to stay right with you. And at Phillip Watson Designs, when you're happy, I'm happy. And if you've got any questions about any of your orders from me, there's the telephone number where you can reach, and also the website. The perennials are guaranteed for an entire year. That's this creeping Jenny. And the annuals are guaranteed for 90 days from time of shipment. That's the entire growing season. I want you to be a successful gardener, and I thank you for coming to me because I sure do like this.
Philip, this was so much fun.
Thank you.
I'm so glad that we did
Thank
this
you.
together. Oh,
Thank
my
you.
goodness, my friend.
My pleasure.
All right, well, listen, if you enjoyed this hour, I hope that you will continue shopping with me. We're continuing our Garden Guide event after the break. We'll see you soon.
Don't miss a thing with our QVC app. From watching your favorite shows on the go to staying in the know. Opt into